Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to year 7 of the Clemson Dynasty. Last time I was live, we were going over, I think we're going over some of the off season of year 6 progression. Basically how I try to conduct my team, how I manage my team and my progression of my players, what the coaching abilities and things of that nature that I have. Well, we're here. We're actually at week 2. So I wasn't able to get the preseason together and talk about what was done as far as All-Americans and stuff like that. Our week 1, which was, well, let me see. So we had preseason, then we had week 0, which was a computer game for a user, and then we actually had a week 1, which we'll recap over week 1 because now we're on week 2. Week 1, there were 2 user games. It was the defending champion. Shout out to Josh in Georgia against Ohio State, and then it was Miami. And we'll talk about Miami too. So Miami actually has a new but old user that took over that team against Oregon. We'll go over that matchup. We'll go over that. It's not even a matchup. We'll go over that game. We'll recap that game, and we'll recap the Ohio State and Georgia game, and then pretty much talk about. We'll go over my team because this is my channel, right? It's about me. We'll go over my team and what we looking like out there on the field. But there was a very big situation that took place. A big situation that took place. And we'll talk about that too. Yeah, man, let's get into it. So yeah, this is year 7, week 2 that we're in. It's gonna be a jam-packed year. There's 10 users, and there will be 10 user games. How, Sway? How is that possible, Sway? Well, it is possible because these fucks put all of us in one conference. Yeah, we're all in one conference in a 12-team playoff format. All 10 users are in one conference. Now, this was something that I was against. Yeah, I was definitely against it because it is a 12-team playoff. Why would we have everybody in one conference? Meaning, at least, so it's 10 of us. So at least at the very least 5 is not making the playoffs. When last season, of the 10 teams that was in the league, 8 made the CFP. We had, for the first time ever, all quarterfinal games were user games. No cakewalk. Nobody playing the computer and getting a cakewalk to the semifinals. None of that. The most competitive CFP that we've had. And these silly fucks wanted to change it out. Why? I have some theories of the reason why, and I'll go over those too. One of the reasons why is I'm co-commissioner, so how they have it here, the owner who does the schedule, it was lazy as fuck about making the schedule. So even though he got a spreadsheet, an Excel sheet, and all this stuff going on, this lazy as fuck wanted to make the schedule. That's one of my reasons why this happened. Because one of his points was, it's so much easier to make the schedule. We're all in one conference. Okay. And then My other reason I think this was done was because, you know, we destroyed the computer, and we're going to have computer games because out of conference games, it's got to be the computer. Like, all right, pause for the calls. All right, we back. We back. So what I was saying was, so my second theory of reasoning why, and it was floated out there too. So like, so this was some of the commentary that was going on in the debate that I thought I was making a great point in. Was, well, we can't there's not going to be a lot of cheesing, all those rushing yards and all this other shit, right? So basically, we so disclaimer, we play on Heisman, okay? Um, and regardless, like we when we play the computer, majority of the users in the league, we smash the computer. Like it's just like no contest. So it's like we're running up stats, whatever, right? And one of the one of the guys that was pushing for all of us in one conference was like, well, at least there's not going to be a lot of records broken and this and that. Like, come on, bro. Like, first of all, you do the same thing. We all are guilty of doing the same thing. Just do it better. And the guy that was really talking about it was the one of them that was like the pioneer of cheesing. Like for real, the pioneer of cheesing. And I started following suit. And then everybody else started following suit. But I mean, there's a point, especially in this game in 25, it was like whatever. Like it was like all defensive players always winning the Heisman. That's never happened so far in this game. I don't think EA is going to allow a defensive player to win a Heisman, no matter how many sacks, interceptions, whatever he has. This is not going to happen because we've put up, as far as defensively, similar type of stats from last year, and there's been no defensive player even mentioned in a Heisman. But last year's version, it was always defensive players because we were getting sacks and all that shit, right? So, but we still just doing the same thing this year as far as getting sacks, but they nuked the defensive players from being in the Heisman competition, which is fine. It should be an offensive player award anyway, right? Unless the defensive player was a two-way player, right? Scoring touchdowns on offense and, you know, whatever, like Travis Hunter, right? But there hasn't been a player like that in the league so far, offense and defense. So, you know, I was, then it was thrown out there like, oh, you're scared of playing, being in one conference and that. I'm like, scared of what, bro? Like me, for real, scared of what? Like I'm in the top three in the league, and I'm not number 3. Okay, I can say maybe I'm tied for 1, but you know, there's a user that has 2 championships, and he's the only one with 2. I got 1. So it's whatever, right? I'm not scared of no competition. I got the least losses. I believe, no, I think it's tied. I got the most wins. What am I scared of? My team is godly yearly. I put time and effort into, you know, trying to be good. So what am I scared of? I'm not scared of playing nobody. Of the 16 games that I played last year, should have been, it was 16. I went 15-1. I lost the last game, the championship. Of those 16 teams, I played 8 guys. There's 10 users. You know what I'm saying? So what am I scared of? Like, why would you say I'm scared? You know what I mean? Like, anyway, so it happened. We're all in one conference. And these fools is going to have to suffer the consequences. One of the pioneers of pushing for all of us being in one conference has already lost. Look, you lose, basically, if you lose 3 games in conference, you're toast. This dude already got 1. It's Ohio State, the owner of the league or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's not the architect, but he was the main guy. He was the main guy pushing for this. You already lost, bruh. It's Georgia. You're gonna lose to me. You're gonna lose to somebody else too. So you're gonna be up out of here. So what are we gonna have to do? Force, give the computers in other conferences force losses, so other people, so we in the one conference can all make it to the CFP. Again, what was the point? It's not the point. Like, come on, it's dumb, but whatever, right? Guess I'm a team player. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make my point of making sure that I beat Ohio State because he was the forefront of this. I'll make sure that I beat Texas because he was the forefront of this. Um, who else was pushing for this? USC. He's a dick rider. He pushing for it because I was pushing against it. So I'll make sure he loses to me. Who else was pushing for it? Really? I think Georgia was kind of pushing for it a little bit too. I'll make sure I give him an L. I owe him anyway. You know, and he beat me in a ship. I owe him anyway. So my point is, I'm gonna make these fools pay. I'm going undefeated in the league, and it's gonna be 3 other guys that's gonna make the CFP. I'm gonna beat on the computer, and hopefully I play the fucking computer in the championship. You fucking silly fucks. All right, my rant is over. Let's get into preview of the league. Let's look at the teams. Let's recap the week 1 game, and there's a user game for week 2, and then once we get into conference play, there's nothing but user games. So I will be live. I'm not scared. There's some people that's scared of showing their gameplay. I've proved that I'm not that guy because every one of my user games will be recorded live on Twitch. Also, follow my TikTok and follow my YouTube because all my games, the pre-recording of the games are on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna do that. Go into the archives of that. You know what I'm saying? I clip a lot of shit. So I do a lot of clips of the games and I put it on my TikTok. They're also on my YouTube. I believe some of the clips, no, they don't save on Twitch. None of my videos save no more than like 8 days on Twitch, and then they just go away. So that's why I download them and put them on my YouTube page, which stays forever unless my YouTube page gets deleted. How about that? But yeah, we came out ranked number 2 in the preseason. With all of us being in one conference, my team, some of my members still made all conference and national All-Americans because we're just that good. So let's see here. So this is the rankings now. I mean, as of week 2, again, there was already some user games that played. So let's go over the top 25. Everybody was ranked. So all 10 members were ranked. First time that's kind of happened because Oregon usually is trash. When we talk about Oregon, USC is usually trash. At the end of the season, like, you know, they have all these losses because they lose all the time. You know what I'm saying? But they came in ranked. So kudos to that. So we got the defending champ, the national champ runner-up, LSU, Texas, Alabama, Miami. Okay, so let's talk about Miami. With Miami, so our international player, Dustin, he bowed out of the league. He retired out of the league because it's just too much of a lag. His internet is real shitty out there, and it was making a real big disadvantage. He was already not that great of a user anyway, but it was making it, it's making it 2 times worse, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times worse, lagging, right? Lagging and not being able to kick field goals and recruit how you wanted to do. So he was like, you know what, man, last year, like, this is my last year. Before that, the year before that, we lost Michigan through, I guess, some controversy on his part. He did bow like a little hoe and quit because whatever, we don't need to talk about that. But anyway, so we were going to be 9 users in, and it was like whatever. But dude that played with Michigan, his name John, he, I'm buddies with him or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, I want to get back over there. I want to get back in the league. I said, well, let me put the bug in the ear and everybody's ear, see what they're talking about. You know, because Miami lost, fell out. You know, so we need, you know, let's make it even. You know what I'm saying? 10. 10. So I put it out there, and everybody was like, yeah, if I could bring John back. And, you know, because when we originally started this series, we had like 18 people. I thought it was falling off because we go hard and some people just can't take it, and we try to advance. Even though we slowed during the holiday season, it was real slow. We kind of push it through. We got a 40-hour rule to advance on user games, 24 on computer games. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And it was during football season. A lot of us have kids. So some are playing, some guys are coaching. And so it's just real hard to kind of get it together. And I'm talking about like coaching from high school to college type thing. So it's kind of hard on the schedule for everybody. And we are demanding to like, hurry up, play your shit, get it together type thing, right? So anyway, I was kind of getting off subject. Anyway, so the dude he was Michigan. And he came back. We said, you know, you can pick whatever team you want. You just got to start all the way over with a new coach. You got to create your coach. You can't come in with the created coach, whoever it's going to be. Can't do it. You know, he went down the roster, was like, you know what? It'd be smarter of him to pick Miami because they was a user-based team that was being, you know, ran by a user throughout the whole, you know, dynasty. So why not pick Miami? He picked Miami. Good. Boom. Bam. So now he's back in. He's Miami. He was Michigan. You see, Michigan is up there. But look at their overall, and plus they had a full year of the computer just running that team. They actually had a good year, despite of him not being there. Had the best year they've ever had been in the dynasty with him not being there. But he kind of redefined his skills because he's in another league with Oregon and somebody else that don't even matter. And he's defined his skills. So I seen him just kind of, you know, getting shit together, and he's a student of the game as far as he sometimes overthinks a lot of shit, but he's gotten better. So we brought him back in the league, and he's Miami. So now he's Miami. Ohio State, as you can see, they lost. It was a good game. We'll talk about it. I watched it. Oregon got smacked by Miami. We'll talk about that. So those were the only two user games that happened in week one. And we'll go over schedules and everybody's schedules and shit like that too. So let's just kind of recap it then, right? So let's go into here and let's just go over those two games. So now let's go into these. So here we go. Defending champ. Defending his crown. The game was good. I was watching it on my way home from work. And Georgia, I guess he made Ohio State. I didn't see the first series because when I came in, it was already 7-0 Georgia. I'm like, damn, okay. So apparently, though, Georgia kicked off, made them punt, got the ball, scored, and Ohio State had the ball when I tuned in. I was like, damn, okay. I'm thinking like, you know, Ohio State kicked off and Georgia scored, but it was the other way around. I believe it was 14-0 at one point, Georgia. And then Ohio State, no. It was 7-0. And then Ohio State tied it up 7-7. Then Ohio State actually was up 14-7. And Georgia scored with like 10 seconds left in the half, going into halftime, tied it up. And he was getting the ball coming out of halftime. So that right there did Ohio State in. Because if he would have been able to not let him score going into the half, maybe it would have, you know, could have been a different outcome. But so he scored 14-14 halftime. Then he scored, obviously, he scored in the third quarter. He's up 21-14. And then Ohio State tied it up. So they tied up, and it's like 2.5 minutes left in the game. It was a 3rd and 9, and Ohio State had the ball. They tied 21-21. He had a guy open, 2 guys open. They was playing in the rain too at Georgia. And his quarterback overthrew the guy, like he was just wide open. So he was in the same formation, like he ran it back, like he hurried up, ran it back, hoping he was going to get that same look. I think he did. So when I was driving, I actually didn't see the third down, but he sent me a photo of it. A video of it. I didn't see the third down, but I saw it was 4th and 9 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. I'm like, damn, he going for it? Like, it's tied up. Like, why not punt? But he saw the look on 3rd down that he thought he was going to get again on 4th down, went to the same play again, and boom, he didn't get it. Now, Georgia has the ball. Ohio State only had 2 timeouts. And he tricked it down the field, get the field goal with no time left. 1 game. Georgia wins. It was a good game. Georgia, his offense is really not complicated. Like, he's a run right, run left guy. And then when his run is not going, he's in 5 wide. Like, and he's not throwing deep. Like, it's nothing out the ordinary. He just has a good team. Like, he has a great team. He controls the line of scrimmage on offense and defense. And he has good backs. They're both bruisers. I call this guy number 29 his closer, because this guy I don't say he gets injured, he gets tired a lot. It shows. He has to take him out. And then so he brings this guy in, which is a very capable backup. Tongue tied, right? So that's how that game went, man. And like he was 16-21, but from what I saw, that last pass really just messed him completely up, right? He couldn't run too much. Excuse me. And then his passing was it was a good game all the way around. It wasn't like either one of them were, doing anything spectacular towards, oh wow. But it was a lot of hitting too. There's a lot of hitting going on. It's a lot of hitting. So that's that. Georgia starts the season off 1-0 for himself. And Ohio State actually had a he's the only one with a week 0 game. Like, come on. You got to tune up. But we're all God. Whatever. And then this was a shocker. So again, I gave you the story behind Miami and Michigan, the Michigan coach or the Michigan user coming over to Miami. And Oregon has been Oregon since the very beginning of the Dynasty. These two are in a league together. They call it the Bro League. A little backstory on Oregon and BG and John. When they started the Bro League, I actually joined over there with them, and I was going to be UCLA. One of them was Florida State. The other one is Florida State. The other one is Minnesota. And I was going to be UCLA. It's like, it was supposed to be like 3-star teams, but Florida State is not a 3-star team. So he kind of had a leg up on the competition in a sense, right? I bowed out after like maybe week 3 or something of year 1. He freaking rolled the game on me. My team lost, and it messed up my recruiting. Like, you didn't even give me a forced win. You rolled it, don't even give me a forced win. Like, I'm out. I'm trying to build something. We try to, I'm not going to lose to the freaking computer. Let me cook and do my thing. Anyway, whatever. But BG, Oregon, which was Florida State, he won the first 4 national titles over. Now it's only 3 guys over there, technically 2, just him and Minnesota. But again, like I said, he had a leg up on the team prestige and the actual just team overall team. Florida State and Minnesota is not a comparison, truly. As far even recruiting too, right? But then you win 4 straight natties. You getting CEO, you getting all this other stuff, and they do a lot of weird stuff over there. Like they have a week or 2 where they play on freshmen. Like what? They have injuries off. They have fatigue off. Like it's just like a video arcade type of shit they had going on over there. But BG was cruising, like, like he went to shifts. He, we all on group chat talking and, conference talking with each other, just loving it up. Talking up, like, yeah, I'm boom, boom, boom. In the meantime, Minnesota, John is building his team and he's learning the nuances of the game. Like, truly, you know what I'm saying? And I'm helping him out, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy. I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? And so, I'm giving him my sauce that I have, and he's applying some of my sauce with his sauce, and it mixed up in the pot, and we start cooking. They're actually a year ahead of us because they started that one late. But because there's only basically 3 guys over there, they can push that shit fast, daily. And that's what they do, really. So, anyway, Minnesota has caught up. Florida State they're not in the dumps by any means, but he has caught up. And now he's surpassing, not in championships because but they're actually in year 8. And then, so Bruce, he has 5, so they're in year 8, so the other guy only got 2, but he has the last 2. Right? And he's been beating them, like he's streamed his games, he's been beating them. And as you can see, he whooped his ass. I watched this game. It was an ass whooping. Oregon had 3 yards rushing in the first half. And 3 yards passing in the first half. It was only 21 at that point, 21-7, and then third quarter hit. It was like Oregon scored with like 5 seconds left in the game to make him get 21 points. It was 56-14. It was ugly. He throwing interceptions. He couldn't do anything. I think he threw 2 pick sixes or some shit like that. He was getting sacked. Like he was running some wishbone type formation where he got this lucky run, as you can see, like one run of 55 yards. Then he had a total of 65 yards rushing on 8 carries. So he got freaking dominated, bro. Dominated. And it wasn't close. Like the score wasn't even, it's not even a close score, and it wasn't even that close. Honestly. Like I'm not gassing it up or nothing like that. It's just that they played each other way more than anyone else because they're in that league together, right? So they always in the championship game against each other. They always schedule they're not in the same conference. They always schedule a regular season game against each other. So John has been whooping on BG. Did I expect this? I didn't expect this, but it happened. And it's a statement that I believe John is making to the league because a lot of people feel he's garbage. And he hasn't proved. He's gonna catch somebody. I ain't gonna let that motherfucker catch me. I ain't underestimating nobody. I'm just out for revenge. I only lost 1 game last year. My revenge is Georgia. But I can't, now that we're all in one conference, I can't lose, man. I can't lose. I don't want to lose. I want to go undefeated in conference. I want to show these fools that they made a mistake. I want to go undefeated in conference and let them know, like, look, what y'all did, what y'all thought was going to be cool is not cool because look at y'all motherfuckers with all y'all losses. That's what I want to do. You feel me? That's what I want to do. Will it happen? My predictions are I'm not good on my predictions. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, so that's the week 1 recap of how that went down. So as you can see, like, we played a computer, bro. We smashed the computer. 49-0 versus 45-13. To me, like, some of these games, like LSU, he needs to not cheese. I don't think he was cheesing there. He needs to actually try to run an offense. And I don't know if he did that. Hopefully he did. Let's look. Because he's usually cheesing on one play, wildcat play, and getting all kind of rushing yards. Did he do that? No. Good. Looks like he's trying to actually play the game. This is going to be very beneficial to him when he's playing users. Because you trying to cheese and get the Heisman and get the Doak Award, the Tony Doak Award, and all that shit, like, it don't work out for you, buddy. You got to play the game. So it looks like that's what he's trying to do. Because usually this dude, against what he was doing last year, this motherfucker would have 1,000 yards in one game type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I can't go into his career stats, but it was stupid last year. So maybe he is trying to play the game because that's what he's going to need to do. Alabama, what did he do? He's probably over here. Yep, he's over here cheesing. That's just not normal, bro. So he's going to feel the wrath when he plays users. Well, he's a good user. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a good user, but just putting up, like, that's not realistic. That's just not realistic. And this is some of the stuff, I guess, one of the other guys was kind of talking about. Like, stats are inflated. Stats are inflated because of the user games the computer games we were having. And stats will not be inflated when you play a user, unless you just smack somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you're not doing this against users. It's not happening. Not happening. So I guess I get that part of it somewhat, right? Let's see who else. I can't help it, man. I destroyed the computer, bro. Like, my team we go over everybody's team, but I do this. I do this against users. I really have. Like, no cap, I really have. I've done this against users. Like, I have. And I've done this too. So, what I really, truly don't be doing against users is a lot of sacks. But I do pull out, they know I'm coming. They do, pause. They know I'm bringing pressure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So, they know I'm going to bring pressure. But yeah, man, the computer can't fuck with me, man. So, whatever. Like, and this was the backup, bro. I was mad about this. He came in. I don't know what was going on, man. Like, I had this dude bottled up, and then this dude came in like he was just the second coming, like he was fucking Joe Montana or something, bro. Like, I'm like, what's going on with this one, like, man? And then he was throwing to this tight end, man. I was like, what the fuck, man? Anyway, that was me. So this is all SEC. So this should be all of us that played. I'm just looking at his stat. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah. Well, he's turning to. He cannot do this against users. ever, never, ever. Like he's a yeah. So he need to get his stats against the computer because when he play users, it's not ever like this. The interceptions, yes, but the yards and touchdowns, no. So yeah, get your money. I ain't mad at you. So now we're in week 2. So I got the computer, Oklahoma. I'm gonna destroy them. I'm gonna try to put up 100. This game right here, I feel sorry for Oregon. If you lose to Miami, you're gonna get destroyed here. Um, then this game, this is I want to see this game. Too bad I won't be able to because first of all, I'm not friends with USC. Like he's like an enemy friend. He ain't even a friend to me. He's just this. I don't know. We don't get along. So he won't screen share with me, and he doesn't know how to do Twitch. And then South Carolina, that's my boy. That's my homie. And I've never done a screen share with him, so I don't even anticipate. I ain't gonna even ask that. But that's gonna be a good game. I think they're even. No, they're not even user wise. South Carolina is a better user than USC. So this is who's the real USC? Huh? I think South Carolina will win this game. He should win this game. But I believe USC has the better roster. We're going to go over rosters. And then these are computers. All right? So boom. Go with week 3. I got to buy here. That should be Ohio State winning that one. Should, right? I don't know. Ohio State he's just not a good user to me. That's my boy, man. That's my real boy. Like this, out of everybody in this league, this is the person that I grew up with. From the Sandlot, man. Like this is my boy. And we're in our 40s, our mid 40s, high 40s. And I've been knowing him since I was 13 years old. He's stubborn as far as being a user, so I don't think he's a good user. I don't. So this game could be a toss-up because he's actually lost to USC. He's lost to him. I ain't never lost to them. He's lost to him. So that should be a good game. That's the only user game. Look, Miami playing Michigan. Old coach against his old squad. That's funny. That's how it should be anyway. Week 4, I play Oregon. That's going to be ugly for him. This is going to be ugly for SC. It's going to be ugly for Oregon. It's going to be ugly for these guys. All right. So Oregon is going to start off being, because he has a computer game in between, he's going to start off 1-3. Easy. I ain't losing to him, and I don't think Georgia's going to lose to him. USC might just be over. Well, he got a computer game, so he got 3. So he has 3 computer games. He should win all 3 of those computer games. His user games, I don't know. I think he's gonna go 3-9. To be honest. All right, so that's that. All right, so now let's look at the schedule. So, like, we're all in one conference, right? So I got Notre Dame, Oklahoma, then boom. So my out of conference is Florida State, Notre Dame, and Oklahoma. So those are, and my first 4 of my games are all my non-conference are right there with a user conference game in between. Then we get into the nitty-gritty. 7 through 14. Week 14 is all users. So Ohio State coming to Death Valley. Again, I've already predicted myself going undefeated, so let's just not play around. So smacking him. Then I go to Athens, right? Yep, smacking him. I go to Miami, smacking him. I go to the Coliseum, smacking him. I go to Austin, smacking him. Alabama coming to the town, LSU, South Carolina, smacking all these fools. Undefeated regular season. Then whoever I played in the conference title game, I'm smacking them. And then When we get into the playoffs, it's gonna be two other users in there. Watch, and I'm probably gonna play the computer for the championship, smacking them. The end. 16-0. Whatever. All right, so all right, get off my high horse a little bit. So let's go over here to Alabama. I mean, it's all like we all play each other, bro. This is out of conference, out of conference, out of conference. So, damn, his first 4 weeks, like he just only got 2 games, so then he just non-stop action. Then he finally get a computer game at the end. Fire, just week after week. So what that means is that I'm going to be going live, pre-game recaps every week, starting week, basically week. Well, right now it don't matter. So yeah, it is boom, 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 boom. It's crazy. It looks nice. It looks cool, man. But I think we needed way more users to have all these people in one conference. It was idiotic in my opinion, but I'm gonna make these fools pay. The Bulldogs, boom. He had 2 conference games off rip. 3. Then you got his non-conference right here. Notre Dame. I don't know why Notre Dame is almost on everybody's schedule. But, whatever. Then you finally got a user game. I mean, a computer game in between here and here. But it's fire across LSU. His non-conferences. His first 3, so he gets a tune-up, so he gets to be able to, and I truly would hope he would like take advantage of it, and not just try to cheese to get his stats, because his stats ain't gonna be like that when he play users. Learn the game, stop cheesing and play. You feel me? Like for real. But it's nothing but fire. After week 7. Fire, okay. Miami. He already proved himself here. Then he got 2. So look, he's gonna be 3-0, and then you got LSU. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a barometer game for him, like for real. See where he stands. Then you come back, and you got another. This is computer, and then it's just fire. He was Michigan. Then we got Notre Dame. This is computer. But why did this fool? Why do we all got to play Notre Dame like this? I get SC. I get that. That's a rival. But everybody else, like, whatever. Then Ohio State. Boom, he already lost there. Illinois, you got Illinois right now. So this is a toss up for him, honestly, my opinion. He should win, but the way he be playing, it's a toss up. Then you got Michigan. That's okay. I get that. You're supposed to have Michigan. You know, Ohio State. You have to bye. And then you kind of Death Valley. Then you got another bye. I got some. And then fire. And then we got Oregon. So he gonna lose this one. I don't see him winning. I don't see him winning no user game, but possibly here. So that's a win for him. 1, 2, 3. Losing to Miami like that. So he could be, what is that, 4-8? Because 4-8. And we got South Carolina. He got two buys, and I got his game, and boom. So he should win this game, which will make him, because he don't lose to the computer. So then his next three, then he'll be cruising, he'll be feeling good about himself. And then he gets the meat of the college, like fire, right? Then we got Texas. Then we got Texas. He already won that game. Then now he wants to bye. Then he got Baylor. Then he has a bye. And then this is fire. He got Oklahoma. So this is just rapid fire. Rapid fire. I believe another SUSC. So he did computer, then it's like loss, win, loss. He got a double bye. Damn. Maybe a win. I don't know. Toss up. Win. Yeah. So it's gonna be some fired coaches. There's gonna be some fired coaches. All right. So now we did that. Let's look at the rosters of teams. Not even the depth chart. We just go to the roster. Who did we last since? Alabama. Not bad at all, right? Quarterback room is not bad. Running back room is definitely not bad. I'm going to see a backfield threat. So that means these guys are probably receivers. Possibly. I don't know. But see, Alabama don't recruit high schoolers. As you can see, he's a transfer portal specialist. You see? Maybe he recruited this guy. He did. You would think he recruited this guy, right? He's a redshirt freshman. He did. Right? But his top two guys, he didn't recruit. Fullback room with it. I don't care about that. I don't know. Damn. His top receiver is 87 speed. Did he recruit this guy? He really didn't. Truly. Not out of high school. What about this guy? Oh, see, like he's a transfer portal guy. I don't understand how Alabama is not able to get recruits. That's this guy. That's this guy. All right, so we don't need to do all that. This is look at the team. Receivers is not bad. Tight end room, bad. O-line, left tackle, left guard. It's not bad. Like his line is stellar. Okay. Oh, this guy from Texas. That's funny. That's funny. From Texas, huh? That's funny. This guy, like, he just can't recruit high schoolers, bro. Like, he's a portal king now. Look at this. LSU. I'm not mad at it, but it's just mind blowing, bro. It's just like, it's crazy to see an Alabama team not be able to recruit in the game. Like, okay, This is the only guy on this. This is his only guy that he's actually recruited in his starting. Anyway, okay. Left end. Damn, he only got one left. So I'm saying, like, I'm pretty sure he didn't have to cut nobody. He got 3 ends. That's it. I'm not looking at depth chart. This is his roster. Yes. This is his roster. I know. See, he can't build a team. Wow. Wow. Alabama. Continue to get those transfer guys because you need it. You can't even fill a team. That's crazy. All right, Georgia. Now Georgia, this team is nice. He's put together a nice team. He was leading for my quarterbacks that left me, but he didn't get neither one of them. Quarterback room is nice. Running back room is nice. Like, nice. That's nice. Receivers. Like, nice. Like he has a very solid team. And that's why I lost to him last year because it was very comparable to mine. And he just out-schemed me, and I lost. But his O-line is not what they were. I mean, he still got some studs, as you can see. But last year, they was just crazy. Yeah, they're not what they was last year. For sure. And his line is not what they were. But he handed Ohio State, which is not saying a lot. Honestly. They're not as crazy as they were from years past. But this is, as you can see, this is still a very solid team. Right? Very few, if any, holes at all. Right? The corners last year was stupid too. Solid team, bro. Solid. You know, not how they were last year, but solid. Very solid. LSU. What's the next team here? He got did dirty in the quarterback department last year, like I did, and we'll go over my team too many. Quarterback room is not good and I say that only because this guy, well, he's a sophomore, so you can have him for a couple more years. So it's it's whatever. It's not good. It's not a solid. It's average. Running backs. This guy right here. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when I send this stats. Look what he did last year. Crazy numbers. So, but this guy is maxed out. His development trait is elite, but he's maxed out, and that's what I mean. He's capped out. You can't get no better. So he got XP points that he can't even use. It's crazy. Uh, Running back room is comparable to what he's done in the past. Average. Comparable. I'm comparing it to his last couple of seasons. Average. Maybe need to pull this guy back over to running back and get him off the get him out of the fullback position. And you're running wishbone. Um, Speed got speedy guys, but the room is the room is okay. It's okay. Nah, got three seniors here, and this is what he's working with. Yeah, that's very average. Average, comparable to other teams. Average. Tight end room, seniors. He needs to recruit. Like he's not. He said he had. This has been his hardest recruiting in this year's version. It's just the hardest that he's had. So he's been having issues recruiting, and it's showing because he said he don't even need to do encourage transfers. I need to every year. So he hasn't had to do it since we got the game, which is crazy. Yeah, his team is it says 99 across the board, but and he was on the fence with as far as putting us all in one conference. Like, he's more so wanted to do it because we've never done it since we came back since the NCAA came back. But he was like, I think it's gonna be a shit show. We'll see why. His team is I mean they're not like he lost guys. He lost a strong safety. I was like, I don't want to be here. And his team is average. He's gonna have a hard time. Miami. So he inherited this team. So any recruits moving forward would be his. All right, we're back. Um, he inherited this team. This is actually I always talk about it when I see one of my guys. It's one of my guys that transferred out. He transferred out a while ago. It doesn't show that he was on my team, I don't think, but he was. So he was on my team. Name that's my homeboy. That's my best friend name. Goody. That's him. Anyway, team is. I mean, this team is average, but the way this user plays, he's able to work with them. As you can see in beating Oregon. But this the user that had him, like this guy was, I don't know what he was doing. Look at this fullback, 6'2", 300 pounds. This guy, 6'5", 200. Like, what was he doing? The receiver room is just, I mean, this is average. It got depleted because he came in. When did he come in? Pick him up. it was like after the players leaving, I believe. So we was in week 1. So he wasn't able to try to retain any of the guys that was transferring out. Uh, so he came in week 1 of the all-season transfer portal. So he wasn't. He didn't. If he would have came in and players leaving, maybe he could have retained some guys because some guys did get transferred out. As I showed, Alabama actually got his running back. So whatever. Um, Tight ends, like, he got some fat. Look at this 6'2", 300-pound tight end. Why did I don't know what Dustin was doing with this team. As far as, was he trying to just angle himself into being a power running guy or something? But having those big ass dudes as tight end and fullback, I'm thinking that's what he was trying to transition himself into doing, being a power runner. Because you know what he said, he was lagging. So passing this, if you're passing this, lag is going to really affect it, right? So I think he was transitioning into a power running team. I mean, this, as you can see, as I'm going through the team, it's not bad. It's a nice corner. You don't have to be recruit though. Seniors and juniors. Not a bad team. Not a bad team. Not great, but they're not bad. They're definitely not great, but they're not bad. Let's go to Ohio State. So this is one of my guys that transferred out, my quarterback. There's 3 out here. This is the second one. So his name is Taj Boyd. Taj Boyd didn't go to Ohio State. He went to Clemson. Quarterback room is solid. Somebody's going to lead though. Running back room, solid. It's not great. It's not bad. Solid. I don't know why you put the guy to fullback. You don't even run no fullback type formations or whatever. Receiver room is very solid. Tight end is cool. That's great. I mean, that's not, I wouldn't say great. That's not bad. There's linemen. Senior. Whoop. Freshman. Solid O-line. D-line is, that's elite. That's good. D tackles. Backers, linebackers. Speed. Excelente. This guy right here, I wanted this guy, but he was a senior. I got another guy. Y'all see my squad. Not bad at all, bro. There's 2 seniors. Another senior heavy. Not a bad team at all. It's Ohio State. Come on. Oregon. Now this is a drop off. I don't know. Highest team is 99 across the board. Quarterback is very below average. Look at that. Running backs below average. Fullback, whatever. You got some receivers, and that's why I was surprised that he only had 3 yards passing in the first half. it's not bad, but it's definitely not great. Tight ends, like O line, that's good. Good starters. Right, good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You know, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at the rosters. I'm not looking at the depth chart. So look at that right here. Not bad. O line, D line. You got D tackles. It's just not a good team. I don't even know how they showing 99 across the board like that. Very average. Like comparable to like when you play the, the elites, you don't got the speed to cover. Except for receivers a little bit. It's slow back there. I don't know how he got that team. He just destroyed them. Anyway, who are we looking at now? We're going to South Carolina. He's been struggling in recruiting too. He retained his quarterback, but as far as the type of player he is, he's going to struggle because he don't got no speed back, which usually helps him. That's going to hurt. Back. And then he don't got no speed receiver. He don't got no speed receiver. His physical route run right here. Like this is the type of guy that he works with. They're not below average team. Oh my goodness. Garbage. We were going to compare it to other bodies. Everybody else O-line, D-line is garbage. Not good. They're slow. It's not good. All the speedy backs and receivers we got. Slow. 93 is slow. In the league is slow. 86, that's like me right now. And I'm about to be 47. Not a good team. Texas should have a great team. Oh, the other quarterback, my quarterback. Oh, he played him. He did play him. Huh? Did he play the other guy? Oh, he played both of them. He played both of them. Okay. Play both of them. Running back. They're not fast, but contact secret. I love the contact secret. This guy right here. Oof. He's only 5'9". Shorty. Running back room is not nothing to be go home about. Nothing to write home about. You should have some good receivers. Yeah. He's sending back his points. Well, his XP points. So looking at his overall, you gotta look at his depth chart really to say how his team really is. Because look, 64, 127, 27, 98. I'm looking at XP points, by the way. 71. Right. So it's like, is this team good or is it already suck? Like, looking at it, they suck. But they got XP points that he can add on to make it better. I know his O-line was stupid. This guy, I don't know. He's a senior. I don't know why he would not put more XP points into it and make him a god. Like, why would you not max this out? He's a senior. He's not going, like, you can't retain him anymore. What are you doing? Anyway, let everybody else. Now you say, Ross, how do you want to do it? His O-line took a hit. He lost some guys that transferred out and seniors that left. Right, he's a senior. Like, what is he max? Is he capped out? No. Why are you not? Whatever. Okay. But you took a hit in the O-line department. they're not as godly as they were last year, and he still lost game. He didn't win this year. Line, he's just sandbagging their XP points. So it's like, are they good or are they not? Right? Are they good or are they not? I don't even like looking at this team because he don't put all this XP points to his guys. Like that's crazy. When you play music, like I always monitor everybody's roster, but that's crazy, bro. Like you better put something. You better hook them guys up. Because if they're gonna be slow like this, that's gonna be over. If they're gonna be slow like this, it's gonna be over. I don't get like he gets a lot of 5 stars and stuff like that, but I guess the star trait, the development trait be kind of low because he's usually number one in recruiting. Um, yeah, these guys are slow. You better put some speed on these motherfuckers. This dude came from LSU. He was like, "Yeah, we want to be a championship contender," and left LSU. Crazy. You see what Texas do to LSU? Like, man, we tired of losing. We go over here to this winning program. So this helps him out. The way he plays his defense, and he usually be one of his safeties. He lurking around, so this is going to help him out a bunch. But team's average. I'm not going to say they're average. They're up there. He's just sandbagging points. Um, let's see what else. The last one. UFC. This team is not bad. Not running back wise, but you don't know how to utilize shoot. Okay, so team's it's not a bad looking team offensively. His O line is kind of suspect for sure. I'm pretty sure he got the slow guys. Right? He's not slow. He is. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. Ooh, this guy, we got him. Yeah, oof, I like it. He got one strong safety. All right, so that's them. And then we're gonna go Clemson real quick, but let me just pause this. All right, we back. So, last but not least, Clemson. Last but certainly not least, these Clemson Tigers. All right, let's look at the roster, man. So let's kind of go over what happened a little bit. So recap: I lost my quarterback room completely. Like no, I had no freshmen. I had nobody. I lost my quarterback room in the offseason. My starter went on to the draft as he should. But then my two guys, Taj Boyd and Justin Ross, they transferred out, and I could not retain them. They transferred out for playing time. Okay, so EA, do better, please, because why? First of all, I don't recruit any. I try not to recruit, especially quarterback. Playing time, yeah, right. Like this, you're just not gonna be playing on my squad like that, right? So somehow, some way, the freaking deal breakers changed to playing time at the end of the year. But I mean, I get it, whatever. But if someone on the depth chart is leaving, getting drafted, and your deal breaker is playing time, why are you not being retained back? Why can I not retain you? Whatever. So Larry Brown was my gadget receiver. The year prior to that, I changed him over to tight end. If I didn't have him on my roster, I got him in the transfer portal, and then these were my two recruits that were not on the roster. So two recruits, transfer portal, gadget receiver that was at tight end. This is my quarterback. I lucked out, bro. I lucked out having him. I forgot. I was like, I knew I had another gadget receiver somewhere. Where did I put him at? He wasn't at running back. He wasn't at quarterback, obviously. I'm like, where did I put him? Oh, I put him at tight end. So, the reason why he's at 96 is because I had tight end that got drafted. So, at that point, I had 98 XP points from him getting drafted. He's a star development trainer, so you get that one of the higher XP points. So during position change, I put him to quarterback. I didn't mess with none of his XP points. I put him to quarterback, and then during training results, we got more XP points. So that's why I was able to get him up here to par. He's my starter now, and I'm gonna have him for 2 years at the very least, this year and next year. And he most likely will leave his sophomore year next season. So I have him for 2 seasons. I gotta go hard at quarterback. I gotta manage my XP points better to not allow transfers to just continue to leave off my team, because there's 3 quarterbacks that are in the league, 3 different user teams that were my quarterbacks. Now, they weren't starters, they were all backups, but they were on my roster. Mike Good at Miami, Taj Boyd at Ohio State, and Justin Ross at Texas. This even happened to me with my running backs. I had 2 starting running backs on 2 different teams last year. They all graduated. I mean, they didn't graduate, but they all went to the NFL, to the draft this past off season. So I just got to manage my XP points better. You know, I was talking shit about Texas sandbagging his points. I got to do the same thing. I don't need to. I just like to see, my thing was looking at my roster, like, damn, everybody 99. Because what's happened with over here at Clemson, we're a factory. We're a pro potential factory over here. I've had receivers that I see the XP points, I just put it all to everything. Receivers that have not had one snap, not one play, leave for the draft. Didn't get drafted, like first rounders. They had not one snap. A lot. That's happened a lot. So I got to sandbag my points, and I just got to manage better. All right. So that's then my running back room. So my running back room was kind of shot up because the last offseason I recruited a lot of 3-star gym guys, and then I couldn't cut them. So they were all cut candidates for this offseason. I cut all of them. So this is what I got now from my draft, my high school recruits, him, and then I had to change him. So he was actually a physical route runner before, and I changed him over last offseason. The 2 starters left. Steve Smith and who was the other guy? Dante Clay. He left, and he was here. He actually tried to fucking transfer, right? But I was able to retain him. Fullbacks are look at this. Yeah, so I had a tight end, man, that had a little bit of speed on him. No, full offensive lineman that has some speed on him. I'm like, man, I don't want to have to. I was like, I don't want to have to try to recruit a fullback. Like I don't like doing that. So I changed him over so I won't have to recruit anybody fullback wise. But look at that, 6'7", 312, like big ass bowling ball. Let's go. My receivers. We are wide receiver U over here. We're always going to be. So these 2 guys were the only guys that had any type of production from coming out of last year. I have 4 receivers that got drafted last year. And these were my guys that were on all red shirts last year. All of them. But because we got so much XP points for guys being drafted, they turned into gods as freshmen. Then I got this group of guys down here. Right. You got to make sure you keep you a gadget receiver, because you never know what's going to happen. You got to keep you a gadget receiver, okay? I'm recruiting 2 right now. So then my tight end. So this was I got SP points from guys from getting drafted. This is my starter. He's my starter right here. But this guy, he's like an extra lineman for me. Pure blocker, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But, so my O-line was young last year. We were young, and we were okay, but we're going to be way better this year. Only lost 1 guy who went to the draft, and I'm glad he left anyway because he was getting his ass whooped. But anyway, he was a left guard. But so my O-line play is a lot better this season. A lot stronger. These guys are a lot stronger and ready. I'm sandbagging him. I ain't giving him points. Sandbagging. I'm not gonna give him points. Right. So. We're good at the O-line position, man. Back us from like we good, bro. O-line is stellar. I didn't lose no ends. I lost no end last year. I'm surprised these dudes came back. Like for real. Rare. It's very rare for me to have seniors on my team. Very rare. Ratio seniors at that, rare. Yeah, man. Like these, like I recruit, except for this guy. He came in transfer portal. Why would I say that? But this is my guy for sure. Yeah, man, like this is my guy for sure. But, yeah, so I recruit. I don't have an issue recruiting. All these guys I recruited, him, I think yeah, him too. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're tough here. I'm gonna have to go D-Tech. I just got just looking at it, man. Like, these guys are gonna leave. I gotta go hard in recruiting D-Tech. Like, so the name of the game for me is speed. We fast, man. We fast, man. Linebackers, we're fast. We are fast, man. Corners, speed. This is the only guy that I didn't recruit out of this crop of guys. What up with it, man? What up with it, Pimp Juice, man? I'm just going over my year 7 of my Dynasty, and I've been good, man. How you doing? Man, we trying, man. We trying, bro. We trying. We trying, man. We trying to kill it, man. This is my squad, man. So I just kind of just do weekly recaps and previews. We got 10 users over here. We're actually all in. This is the only year. This is the first year that we put everybody in one conference. I think it's dumb mistake. I don't know, personally, but we're all in one conference. It's gonna be a all out battle every week. So I stream all my games, and then I do recaps and all that. So yeah, man. But my squad is godly. So this is year 7 of the Dynasty. So the name of my team is Speed, man. We're speeded up all across the board. So yeah, man. So, and then look, I don't recruit special teamers. I let the computer give me a special team player. I'll never will recruit. Look, and look, 79. That's not bad. I would never recruit a kicker or a punter. I let the computer give me somebody, and it's worked out every time. 78 overall. This guy, I didn't recruit him. I just put him on my squad. So yeah, so this is my Clemson team. Like I said, man, I rarely have seniors. How many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then of the 8, this guy was a transfer portal guy that I got. This guy was a transfer portal guy that I got. And this guy was a transfer portal guy that I got. So of the 8, 5 are on my team. So very rarely do we have seniors on our squad. But if we go by speed, look at my speed. It's safe to say I've got the fastest team out there. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's that, man. I've been on this far too long, talking, blabbering. We can go one thing else. Let's go to coaching stats. So since we're all in one conference, it's a lot easier to even look at this. So a disclaimer for him, he left, came back, he had to create a new coach. He was Michigan at one point. So this is what it is, man. In 6 seasons, 82-12, baby. 79, 12. Got the most games because so he went to at one point he was at 5 straight natties. Only got one of them, but 5 straight. So that's why he got so many games. So that's why his bowl record is where it's at. Yeah, man, we can all in one conference. Let's see this right. Win percentage, natties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So he got two. He got the first two conference championships. So he has 5. So again, we're all in one conference. So it was like, how do you just got 5 and you win year 6? So he won 5 out of 6 in the Big Ten. He won 3 out of 6 in the SEC. I won 3 out of 6 in the ACC. 3 out of 6 in the ACC as well because he's in there with me. Won 1. He's always been in the SEC. Won 1. Always in the SEC. All right. So yeah. So this. Yeah. He's right here. First round picks. Like I said, man, we are factory. 51 first rounders. 97 drafted. Top 5. We always in it. So year 6. We recruit, baby. I got the so as you can see, coach level. I got the highest coach level. Been in the top 5 all 6 years, all 6 years, all 6 years. 5 of the 6. Been in there one time. Never been in the top 5. Crazy. Oregon never been in the top 5. SC never been in the top 5. Like that's understandable here. And then he just got in here. But he was Michigan. And he was never in the top 5. But yeah, like this is ridiculous to be. This team is falling off. And apparently this team is falling off too. But so let's look at the coaching rating. 79, 64, 68, 73, 55, 55, 58, 52, 52, and then 12. That's only because he just got back in. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's it. That's it, man. That's it. I don't know. Why is my job security at 97? Yeah. Somebody's getting fired, man. And the candidates to get fired is going to be these 2 teams. Fired. Watch. We'll see as the year progresses on. But yeah, these 2 are the candidacy of being fired. Safe for now. For now. All right, man. Close this out. Play my fucking game.